Here are some recode updates that you might have missed from July 31 to August 11. We have some quite to cover, so let us start with the Jurassic map TLC, where Jacko was doing a live stream one day to show off the progress of the Salt Flats biome in the new upcoming Jurassic map TLC. As you can see here, it's much more wider and much bigger than the one we have currently. Luckily, I was sent some other background images by YV through Discord, where you can see the map making process during the live stream. And another thing for the new gens out there, flashlight night vision is coming back. And also the additional of dinosaurs having their eyes glow in the dark. That includes for every other dinosaur, diurnal or nocturnal. Here is how night vision works before or currently in the game and with the flashlights on. If you are curious on how this flashlight night vision works, you can search up 2022 or 2023 prior Extinction legacy videos to see how the night vision works. There are also new planned sound effects for the recode. That includes discovering a new area, when you're dying, and when playing. Obviously, the sound effects are temporary, but people are liking it so far. So, do you like the new sound effects plan for Recode? The ambush ability plan for Rex is now being tested in the Recode testing branch. However, due to scheduling conflicts, I cannot show my personal footage of it. However, here are Fuse's video footage in-game on how it works, where your Rex, when crouching, drains stamina slowly and slowly turns invisible. And during this time, you get a speed and damage boost for a short amount of time. It still drains stamina, so the ambush ability isn't that really OP. But not until you see the damage. When turning fully transparent, you can see that the Rex, even nearby, is almost undetectable and unrecognizable, which is pretty good. And here is how the damage works. I mean, wow, that one bite nearly kills and one-shots a fully grown Pachyrhinosaurus. But I'm pretty sure this is not final and it still can be adjusted. Luckily, I was given a tip that Luca has sent some few screenshots of planned abilities for the Lowlands roster. Let's start with Deinosuchus, where it could now walk at the bottom of the river instead of clipping through it like every other semi-aquatic does. It will be given a stealth ability as well, which could be a perk, which I assume would be gained from mastering Maha, Machimo, and Sarcosuchus. and also will be given a 6th sense ability as well. Ichthyovenator will be giving the same ability of walking at the bottom of the river and to live grab something that is 12.5% of its own weight, and with the additional 6th sense ability. Vista Herbivore will also be getting a live grab which is equal to 12.5% of its own weight. It keeps its bear trap mechanic. Meanwhile, Protoceratops will get a new burrowing system. Triceratops will be given a horn sharpening ability, similar to what Therizinosaurus has, probably like a sharpening or claw will be. For Centausaurus, a sense ability but for land, and now it is getting a 3rd ability, a kick. Edmontosaurus's 3rd ability will now have 2 types, one kicking while standing still and one while moving, which is also called a shoulder check. And it will now get a symbiotic relationship with Centausaurus in lowlands, where it can use Centausaurus as a radar if used correctly. And it seems like Bapiosaurus will be getting back its bear trap attack with its claws. And meanwhile, Ankylosaurus will get a coiled up attack swing with its tail. Citipati will of course be getting an egg stealing ability, and it will be keeping its current ability Mimic. Jiangchangosaurus will able to be climbing trees but not as efficient as designated tree climbers, and probably a 6th sense ability. Night vision and your activity span is now separated, where sometimes your dinosaur have good eyesight but bad night vision, or the other way around. It seems like the devs wanted to give variety for each dinosaur. For example, this one given by Luca. It seems like different dinosaurs will now be having different visions and eyesights depending on their type of dinosaur and what game style or play style they would be in. For example, Ankylosaurus wouldn't need to see pretty far because it would give more ambush opportunities for Rexes, and Ankylosaurus is pretty much tanky, so it doesn't really matter if you see something from afar. In Recode, many, and I mean many dinosaurs will now be cheaper, and most of them will now be free, so that players can now enjoy a variety of dinosaurs to play with during Recode. And don't worry, because Jacko plans to give each and every small critter or dinosaur their own niche and cool abilities and mechanics so that they will be still playable. And as mentioned before in my previous Recode update videos, in Recode the game will be less grindy as many Apex dinosaurs will be now reduced in Amber purchase, and these are just some of it. But not just that, since many dinosaurs, and I mean many, will be totally free on Recode release. We have Camptosaurus, Diabloceratops, Kentrosaurus, Oranosaurus, Pachycephalosaurus, Protoceratops, Coelidosaurus, Styracosaurus will now be free, Tenontosaurus being the starter, and also Centausaurus will be free. Here's the next batch of free dinosaurs. We have Unanosaurus, Allosaurus, of course Osteoraptor, Vista Herbivore, and Carnotaurus will now be free, along with Ceratosaurus, Concavenator, Deinonychus, and Dilophosaurus, and Guanlong. And of course, since Ichthyovenator is the starter, it will still be free. Now Machimasaurus and Mahajunkosuchus, Utahraptor, Yangchuanosaurus, Bapiosaurus, Citipati, Gallimimus, and Gigantoraptor will now be free, and of course Yangchangosaurus. Additionally, when Dirk or Deers gets released along with Pteranodon and Tupandictylus, they will also be free. This is because Jacko wanted it to be less grindy and for more new players to choose different other playstyles. It seems like Recode is coming along nicely. It is now less grindy and gives more players more choices since many of the dinosaurs are free and much more easier to obtain. And now with much more abilities to come, it's gonna be even more fun. That's all I have for now. Until next time.